Hi. Alrighty. So, as a person who loves to ask questions, I'm always asking questions. However, throughout my transition, I have been asked some questions that I haven't been comfortable answering or that I found problematic or inappropriate because of the following reasons. So when I touch on these questions and my responses to them, these are all my own responses and my own personal experience and my own opinions on why the question is problematic. These are also questions that I wouldn't feel comfortable walking up to a trans person and asking them because I would think that they would offend them. So these are not questions I would ask other people. So as I go over these questions, when I talk about me, it's coming from my own personal experience, and when I say you, I'm pretending that you're the one asking me this question. Just a trigger warning up front, since these questions can be triggering, there will be language used that have been involved in problematic and triggering questions. What is your real name? Well, first of all, the word real implies that my chosen name is not real, thus it invalidates me and my identity. Aside from that nitpicky wording, the question can also be made inappropriate, asking what someone's birth name is. So if you ask me what my birth name is, I might not want to talk about my birth name. I might not want to share that with you because I know you're just curious. It doesn't apply to me at all right now, so there's really no reason to know my birth name except for curiosity. Not only that, but my birth name could trigger a lot of moments in my past that I don't want to think about. It could trigger a lot of terrible memories. So it's just not something to ask. When are you starting hormones, or when are you getting blank surgery? The when implies that I must be doing these things, obviously, in your opinion, by asking me when I'm going to do it, as if I have to take hormones or I have to have surgery in order to be trans. Some people can't afford to take hormones or have surgery. So in one way, it's classist to assume that someone must want or need to get these surgeries or these hormones, but it is also wrong to assume that every trans journey will involve surgery and hormones. Have you had the surgery? Well, there is no the surgery. There's no just one surgical option. I've had people legitimately ask me if I go into the doctor's office and come out the next day as I am now. That's not how it goes. There's no the surgery. There's options. There's choices. There's a variety. So that's just incorrect. What did you look like before? I looked like this. I looked like an orange cat. So, I mean, obviously you should have known that. Well, honestly, I looked exactly how I do right now, pretty much. Just with longer hair and wearing different clothing and 7 years younger. But, that being said, asking me what I looked like before or for pictures of me as a girl is very invalidating to my current identity. It also, just like bringing up my birth name, could trigger a lot of memories that I don't want to go back over. Also, assuming that someone looked entirely different than they did before their transition kind of goes under this interpretation of this magical the surgery, like someone changes entirely as a being and a person and physically overnight.